It's that time again. Hustling Hal in the studio with you. It's hard to believe another year has passed, but here we are. High school football is back, and so is 1st and 10. Our team was spread out across the coast last night, and there were some huge matchups in week 1. Weider at Blunt in the Battle at Pritchard, St. Paul's and UMS slugging it out on Old Shell Road. But first, we're going to the Eastern Shore, where the Daphne Trojans hosted Saraland in our Fox 10 Game of the Week. These former region rivals both made the playoffs a year ago, but couldn't seal the deal. Daphne knocked out in round 1, while Saraland made it to the quarterfinals before they were sent packing. Both hope to grab a map this year, and it all started last night at Jubilee Stadium. Let's roll the highlights. All right, who will get the upper hand against their former team as KJ Lacey returns to Daphne to face the Trojans, who are now led by former Spartan Gabe Reynolds. Well, Reynolds makes the first mistake, and Cameron Lafitte makes a diving interception in the red zone. But Stephen Blackshear blocks the punt out of the back of the end zone for a safety. Next possession for the Trojans, running back Nick Clark takes a handoff, gets loose down the field. He takes it all the way down to the 3-yard line. Big run there. But you got to finish what you start. On the very next play, Clark takes it out of the Wildcat, across the goal line, gets the touchdown. So Saraland answers right back there. Ryan Williams, you'll hear his name a lot this year. He pulled it within 2. They keep coming back. Lacey finds Carson Grill down the sideline for the big first down, which sets up a Lacey touchdown to Ryan Williams again. Gives Saraland the lead. Time winding down in the first half. Spartans go deep in the playbook for this one. Lacey will throw it out to Brooks Womble, who shows off the arm and finds a wide open, you guessed it, Ryan Williams in the end zone. Williams counted them out for you. That's 3 touchdowns just in the first half for Williams. 22-9 lead. The Spartans really move forward. They win this one 43-23, your final. Now heading down the bay for a barn burner. Fairhope hosting Spanish Fort. And to say this one went down to the wire is an understatement. Let's check it out. First quarter, Spanish Fort scores first. Braden Walker hands off to Sawyer Wilson. That's 7-0 Toros early. Second quarter action here. Fairhope's Caden Creel. He'll keep it, get a big gain. That's 10 yards, first down there. Creel takes the snap. Finding Gage Hurley for the TD. 7-7 at the half. And here we go, fourth quarter all tied up. Spanish Fort with the ball. Going deep. Get a little ahead of myself. That's Hurley there for the TD. 7-7 at the half. Now, this is a big play. 28-28, fourth quarter, time running out. Spanish Fort with the ball going deep. The Pirates, Nolan Phillips with the pick. And he's off. He'll cut it to the sideline, and he is gone. It's a pick 6 to end the game. The clock hits 0 as he runs in an end zone. The crowd goes wild. The final in this one, Fairhope 34, Spanish Fort 28 in a wild one. Just a super finish. One of those that no one deserves to lose. Big time play by both teams there. Moving on to the Battle of Pritchard. New faces on the sidelines for both teams. Josh Harris takes over for Blunt. Marcus Cook replaces John McKenzie for Weiger. First quarter, Wolves trying to establish a run game with the handoff, but Blunt defense stops that behind the line. Second quarter, Blunt trying to flea flicker towards the end zone for Antonio Jackson, but it falls incomplete. Jaden Ford now trying to get it done with his feet, and he would scramble for a big gain. But after the play, a taunting call would force the Leopards back, and nobody can get anything going. The last play of the first half, it's 2nd and 30. Blunt would run out the clock, and the half would end with a 0-0 tie. Now Weiger would move on to score in the second half, and that's all it took. One score in this one, 7-0, your final. Weiger over Blunt out in 8 Mile. Now back on Old Shell Road, St. Paul's hosting UMS in a big rivalry game. Students and alumni filling the parking lot before the game. Now Chris Bracey here for UMS runs around the right end, but Jeff Holston causes a fumble. UMS recovers that. Now, Cole Blaylock, that's a name that everybody knows, runs 1 yard in for the UMS TD. 7-0 there. Cheerleaders hoping to pump up the Saints. Now, UMS quarterback Sutton Snipes. It's a long throw for Cole Blaylock again. This is a 27-yard gain. Nice play right there. And Blaylock here again going over left tackle for a 2-yard UMS score. 14-0 at the half, and UMS holds on to win this one 21-14. Now, that's a wrap for week 1 of First and 10. Thanks for joining us. The season is just getting underway. We'll be back with a lot more games next week. Hope to see you then.